Thanks to the support as a channel member, Ant Chipman. 10 games to go. We are still top of the league, and today we have a top of the table clash against Bournemouth. If we win that, we are basically a Premier League team. Higgins is injured, which is less ideal, because it means we're going to give Rob Harley another go up front, because pretty much everybody else is fit again now. Higgins, it's not a big injury. It's just a twisted ankle. He's going to be out for another week or so. But Harley's going to come in up front. We would have had the option to put Miminovic up there, but Mbappe's been in very, very good form. So we're going with this. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Form in general has been very good. As you can see, we've not lost since getting knocked out of the FA Cup by QPR, not lost in the league since that game against Sheffield Wednesday in the last episode, the one before, whenever it was. So we are on quite a nice run, but then so are Bournemouth. They're basically going win for win with us. We're both, all three of us, Bournemouth and Southampton, well clear of everybody else. There's a 12-point gap after Southampton down to Coventry. Whichever one of the three of us doesn't get automatically promoted is going to be very, very disappointed. If we can win today, because us and Bournemouth have a game in hand and it's this one, it would put us, 7 points clear of Southampton with 9 games to go and starting to look very, very good. Southampton were the pre-season favourites to go up though, so they'll be pretty miffed if they are the ones that miss out. But let's sling Bournemouth back down into the mix with them. And this is our team. It's Mr. Tickle in goal, a back four of Ryvad, Graf, Okoli and Hogsberg, Costello and Armstrong in midfield, Farah, Tyjon and Mbappe behind Harley up front. The Rob Harley experience continues to get better and better. 18 goal contributions now in 28 matches, a 7.44 average rating, wanted by 14 clubs, as you can see, including Paris Saint-Germain. I suggest if Paris Saint-Germain come knocking, or Barcelona, we might struggle to keep this boy, but we're going to keep him as long as we can. And hopefully he can put on a little bit of a show for us today against Bournemouth and help us extend our lead at the top of the table. The flip side of that, of course, is if we lose top spot. And I don't remember, I think we went top of the league like 3 or 4 matches into the season, and we have not relinquished that position since. So losing top spot in mid-March after we went top in August is a bit of a blow and suggests things might not be quite going to plan. So fingers crossed, we win. That's the important thing. And here is Mbappe, who, like I say, has really played well in this second half of the season, has forced himself into being used on a more regular basis in this team. I don't know that Mr. Tickle had that covered. It's fine, but was very, very alarming. Bournemouth with the first attempt on goal, luckily misses. Look, there are other matches going on. I thought we were the only game playing today. This is still, in fact, this isn't our game in hand. Southampton, Coventry, they're all playing today. I don't know why we don't see all of the fixtures on this screen. We can see the Coventry game, but Southampton are definitely playing as well, and we can't see it. It's a very strange one. But yeah, we're back in with the highlight. Bournemouth once again with the highlight. It's headed clear to Rob Harley, who has got Farah ahead of him. Farah, space to run into. He is very quick. Harley's made it back into the middle. Harley was there, couldn't apply the finish, and Ryvad clatters him. And he's just gone straight through the Bournemouth player there to give away the free kick. But the highlight is continuing, which is a little bit alarming. Hopefully it's continuing because they're going to give the ball back to us and we're going to go and do a goal. But I am a little bit worried that they're getting in behind us. They've hit the crossbar again. Okoli was absolutely ruined for pace there. That's the problem with having an older man back there. But look at the pace of Farah. He can just kick it past you and then run fast. He's another one who is very much pushing for a regular starting spot. He's got the ball again in those wide areas. The Bournemouth defenders are not enjoying what Farah is putting them through today. It's Armstrong back to Graf, and now Graf to Armstrong, who gives the ball away but then gets it back to Farah. Farah, great ball through to Tyjon. They're queuing up in the middle for it. One of them is Rob Harley, and he is there. Remember when that boy couldn't score for us? Those days are long gone. There's no fear putting him up front anymore. It's Rob Harley with the goal. It's 1-0 to Blackburn, and that worrying move to Barcelona or Paris Saint-Germain gets a step closer for Rob Harley. But I mean, that's just a proper striker's goal. Who needs Higgins? I mean, we do, because we're probably going to have to sell Harley in the summer. But in the meantime, we don't need him today. Farah continuing his good match, winning the ball back, but then does give the ball away. But that's a very, very sloppy attempt at a through ball that, despite Okoli being older than me and running very, very slowly, he had it easily covered. Mr. Tickle to Armstrong. That's the kind of goal kick he never had to take to Wigan. We're asking him to play as a different kind of goalkeeper because we play a different kind of system. That's lovely work from Mbappe. And now Ian Farah has the goal that his performance has deserved. He has been fantastic today, and he is there to tap in the Mbappe cross. And I mean, Harley was queuing up for that as well. This is good football. Look, we've got 3 players queued up there, but Farah is the fastest of all of them. He is just a fast boy, and it's 2-0, and that is going to make the league table look very, very handsome. It actually pushes Bournemouth down to 3rd, Southampton moving back into 2nd place, but it would leave us, if everything ends as it is, it would leave us 4 points clear of them with a game in hand, and Tyjon has made it 3-0, and we are just absolutely rampant. Oh, that one's been disallowed. We've just turned it on in the last few minutes. That front four is good, and we don't even have the top scorer on there. We've got some incredible strength in depth. Wang's not there today. Higgins is not there today, and we are still absolutely ripping apart what is one of the best teams in this league. Farah, once again on the left-hand side. They're afraid of him. Costello plays it into Mbappe, lays it off to Harley, who shoots from range. And Svilar tips it over the crossbar. We've got a corner, but we don't do enough with it to justify the highlight. Those match stats really demonstrate how much we've dominated this football match today. We've had 2.1 XG, Bournemouth 0.1 XG. They've not had a shot on target. We've had more of the ball. Bournemouth haven't even had a corner. We have been absolutely all over them. It will be very upsetting if they score here. Goodness me. Now they've got a corner, and they also got a big chunk of XG as well. That was a good chance for Bournemouth, and we got the tackle in, and all is right with the world. It's 2-0 at half-time. Just keep going, chaps. This is our last biggest game of the season, really. I don't think I think we've got Coventry next, which is quite a big match. But I don't think we play Bournemouth, Leeds, Middlesbrough, Wigan. So I think we get both of our big promotion rivals out of the way in this video. And then it should just be cruise control if today goes well. Tyjon is returning from injury and looked a little bit sloppy there. That's offside, surely. Mr. Tickle. Mr. Tickle, what a man. I think it actually was Okoli who made the block, but Mr. Tickle was right there behind him to make the block as well. We love Mr. Tickle. Cross comes in. There's Mr. Tickle again. Oh, what a man. It's no coincidence that he's the one who's forced Wigan to drop down the table. They sold so many players to us, and it seemed to make no difference. They've sold Mr. Tickle, and they have now fallen out of the playoffs, and I might have now officially broken Wigan. Rob Harley is in again, and that is a bit sloppy, a bit wild. I think he's better than that. But yeah. We won't judge too much. I'm only his manager, after all. Cross comes in. Farah heads clear to Harley, who releases Tyjon. It's back with Farah again, and we've got 3-on-3 here. Mbappe's clear as the 4th on that far side. Farah decides to go alone. It's the save from Svilar. It's a corner, and it's a corner we're actually going to get to see. It's Mbappe hitting the in-swinger, and Tyjon gives it back to Mbappe, back to Tyjon again, and Mbappe was offside. We are keeping an eye on Tyjon's fitness. Like I say, he's only just come back from an injury. It was that same batch of injuries that kept Higgins, Harley and Tyjon all out at the same time. Tyjon was the last to get fit again. I think he's played like 2 matches since he's been back, but we are carefully managing him. Rabaj has been very, very good in his absence. So again, we've got good players and multiple options in every position in this squad now. The longer the season goes on, the better that summer transfer window ends up looking. I know some of you are a bit confused about how much money, especially in wages, we threw around, but we've still got gazillions of pounds in the bank. We've put together a squad that can do this to the next best team in the league. I'm happy. I don't mind if we're paying a lot of money to them. We're going to be a Champions League team in 2 or 3 years, so we can afford those kind of wages. It's fine. Right, Bournemouth breaking through again. They have had certainly more chances in this second half, and that is a sloppy one. I don't even know who or what has gone wrong there. So they get in initially and then lay it back. We have the shot, which is blocked. And then that one, I think, has just taken a big deflection. Is that an own goal? I don't see how that beats Mr. Tickle unless some shenanigans have gone on. Right, Armstrong to Rivad. And now Graf and Hogsberg. Armstrong. See, we're just slowing things down and then looking for the killer pass. And it's Farah across to Tyjon. And Mbappe back to Costello, who shoots from range, rattles the crossbar. And Rivad gets it back into the mix again. Farah again tying his fullback in knots, but his end product is a little questionable at times. He's still quite raw, I think, Farah. But let's have a look at some of these fitness levels. Tyjon actually looks like he's doing all right, so I think we will leave him on. What we are going to do is take off Hogsberg, bring on Morchillo as just an outlet on the other side. Farah's ripping them apart on one wing. Let's get Morchillo trying to do the same thing on the other side. Mehovo can come on for Rivad, and we'll just completely switch up how our fullbacks are working. Tingy's still not fit enough to come back into the team. He's going to be, yeah, we're not going to risk him. So what we are going to do, I think we will take off Mbappe and bring on Rabaj, who, like I say, has been very good in the absence of Tyjon. So I don't want to just drop him like a stone now Tyjon's back again. What we might do is take off Rob Harley for Maminovic, because he's not having the best of days playing at centre forward. He certainly prefers it out wide. And then we will take off Tyjon now and bring on Wang, who is now back to fitness. And we'll just shuffle all of these guys around. Actually, we probably were better that way round. So Wang can come in as a shadow striker. Splendid. Right. We'd like another goal just to finish them off, please. Farah plays it back to Mahovo. And then nothing happens. So Graf into Mahovo, who's joined in that midfield three now, playing as that inverted wing back, and Morchillo just giving us some proper width on that right-hand side that we didn't have because we've got the inside forward further forward. Harley's still on at the moment, so the substitutions haven't gone through yet. But Graf to Armstrong, out to Farah, who looks like he's tiring, but I'm looking at his fitness levels. He's not. Maybe they've just figured him out. He's still been the best player on the pitch today. He has been a little bit less effective in this second half, though. But ultimately, we just need to hold on 5 more minutes. We have absolutely dominated them. Look at the state of that XG. We need Mr. Tickle to be Mr. Tickle for the last 5 or 10 minutes of this match. And our attackers to hopefully do a goal. Mr. Tickle, that's what we were used to from Wigan. Launches it forward. Armstrong gets another head onto it. Wang, can he get in? He couldn't quite get there. Maybe a fully match fit Wang does. But Bournemouth are in. And Mr. Tickle has scared the ball behind. Doesn't touch it, just scared the guy into mishitting his shot. And it remains 2-1. And this is probably going to be Bournemouth's final attempt on goal. Less than a minute to go. The goalkeeper scored against me. Oh, it's offside. Oh, my word. That's some headline stuff at the end. Their goalkeeper scored, but it's then disallowed. And I don't even know what it was disallowed for. Well, we'll take it. We've won 5 in a row. We're top of the league. Bournemouth have been pushed out of the automatic promotion spots at the expense of Southampton. Wigan have made it back in because Coventry lost at home to Millwall. And now I think we play Coventry next. We do. So we'll go straight into that Coventry game. Another win there. And we are pretty much done, I think. Right, no changes for the Coventry game then. The injured players still aren't fit enough to come back in. Tingy could now do 45 minutes. But Hector is still injured. He's out for 3 weeks. Charles is injured. Stojanovic is suspended. Higgins is still injured. So we'll just have to same again. I mean, let's face it, it just beat Bournemouth. So it should be enough to beat Coventry. We are the home team. Coventry are hovering around the playoffs. So they are a decent side. But cross the fingers and all that. Another win here. And we, like you just saw, we have won 5 in a row. So another win here. And we're almost guaranteed to be there, aren't we? Just hanging out in the Premier League, having a lovely time. Oh, highlight immediately. It's a corner. It's going to be Mbappe with the outswinger. Doesn't even beat the first man. Just, what a silly goose. Oh, but it's back with Mbappe. Cross comes in. Tyjon can't keep his header down. See, they're the kind of chances that Higgins scores. I may have jokingly said in the last match that we don't need Higgins. That's a demonstration that we do, because both Tyjon and Harley are fancy, but not prolific. Whereas Higgins is prolific and not fancy. And I think you do need that combination of all of them. And we don't really have another guy who's like properly prolific, a proper finisher. And that is left Mr. Tickle in absolute no man's land. But Graf has got across and saved him. This is not the Wigan version of Mr. Tickle. I think they've sent Mr. Bump instead. I'm not amused. I suspect, assuming we're going to be in the Premier League next year, I suspect I'm once again going to be goalkeeper shopping in the summer, and it hurts to do that to Mr. Tickle. I don't know whether we keep him around on a big contract and just pay him lots of money forever, or just send him back to Wigan. I'm sure they'd take him. Let him go and finish his career. We should have just loaned him for these 6 months. I suspect they wouldn't have let us have him on loan. Give him 5 million for a 6-month loan, and then he can go back to Wigan and carry on being because he's still only a Wigan icon. I don't know how he's not a legend there. He was there over 10 years, played over 500 games for them. Farah, he's got in behind here. Can he find the cross? He tried not to. He's to lots of fancy twirling about, and then has the shot, and his weak shot that unfortunately flails way over the crossbar. And this is a similar shape to what we saw the match against Bournemouth take, in that we've started fairly slowly, but then we had that explosion of action for about 5 minutes that won us the game. But we've gone past the point of the game where we had the explosion of action against Bournemouth. Bournemouth are winning against Birmingham now. If we don't beat Coventry, we let them all back in again. The gap that was beautiful and large going into this match starts to creep back down. And again, both Bournemouth and Southampton are annoyingly good and relentless. So the results as they stand now would have Southampton 2 points behind us, Bournemouth 3 points behind us. We would have a game in hand over Southampton. I don't think we have to play any of them. Mr. Tickle making the save. What a man. Always rated him. Premier League goalkeeper. Goalkeeper for life. Job for life. What a hero. But it is Coventry looking to make the breakthrough. I think we'll just offer a little smidgen of encouragement and start preparing our more attacking wing-backs again. And, Rob Harley, bless his cotton socks, he is not a centre-forward, is he? So maybe Muminovic comes on up front, because nothing is happening. Right. Harley is going to come off. Hopefully Barcelona are watching. Right. In fact, Farah is tiring, so Wang can come on for him. Armstrong can come off for Tingy, who is now fit enough to do 45 minutes, as we saw before. I think we take off Mbappe, put Harley out into his best position, and stick Muminovic on up front. We're going to go attacking. And, oh my word, Tingy and Mr. Tickle not really communicating very well there. But now Harley, out where he can do some real damage, out wide. Okoli to Costello, and now Tingy back to Okoli again, and Hogsberg. And there's the ball for Harley, who's now made it into that channel. Harley drives it across goal, and it's just kind of bumbling around on the goal line. And now my doorbell's ringing. Right, doorbell dealt with. We're in the middle of trying to get these boys to do something. Do we have a second striker to bring on? Not really. Okay, we changed the wing backs. That's the other thing we can always do in these situations. More attacking wing backs. We need a hero here, because Bournemouth are winning 2-0. Southampton presumably winning as well, but we can't see it. Right, here we go. This is the goal. It's Wang on the left-hand side. Goes past his man, crosses into Harley, doesn't get anywhere near him. And now Coventry have got a counter-attack, but Tingy does really well to win the ball back and come away with the ball. Costello into the area for Wang. First time cross for Tyjon! And there is what could be in it. Oh, the linesman's got his flag up. Just had to be involved, didn't he? What a wally. Right, Okoli Forward to Mochillo, and now Tyjon. It's Harley. He's giving the ball away there. Rob Harley has not had a very impressive episode, has he? Oh, Mahovo gets it clear. And now, I don't know why my flipping heck. That's so annoying. After 5 wins in a row. Where's my mouse? Go very attacking. This is not ideal. Oh, my word. We've got a corner. There's 5 minutes remaining. We've gone very attacking. We're going to demand more as well. And Tingy has got an immediate equaliser. He's absolutely walloped that. What a finish. Look at that. Just bang. We'll go back to normal attacking. I'm demanding more after the goal has gone in because of the way you get a delay on shouts. This is why shouts are rubbish. But, yeah, I mean, at least we're not losing. It would have been very harsh the way the match has gone for us to lose. It's still annoying that it's a draw because it means we've not exactly rubber stamped the promotion yet, have we? If we have a look at the league table, I think it just confirmed in the team talk that we've got the playoffs. But, I mean, it's still a run in, isn't it? Do we play any of the big lot left? We do still have an away game against Wigan. Wigan could act as spoilers here. So I guess that's the next episode. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.